Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and welcome to our topic today about reading comprehension. Because reading is a skill, you have to master the art of skimming, scanning, and summarizing. By skimming, we mean that you read quickly to get the overall idea of the whole passage. And by scanning, we also mean that you read quickly, but in this case, to get details, to get specific details about a certain part in the passage. And by summarizing, you reach the whole idea of the passage. And by the end of this short video, you will be able to decide which of the four given sentences best summarizes the text. So here on the left, you have a question and you have four options: A, B, C, and D. And you have to decide which sentence best summarizes the text, or in other words, the sentence that gives the overall idea of the passage. Also, we would like to guess the meaning of 5 words in the text correctly. The 5 words are written here. First is likewise, ancestors, edible, devices, and finally concrete.
Now go ahead and skim the passage and try to answer the question. You have 3 slides. Each slide will be displayed for 3 seconds. Pause the video in order to be able to read it properly. Now we'll be trying to answer the question together. First of all, I remind you of the question. Which sentence best summarizes the text? And we have 4 options. A. There are lots of scientific explanations why people live the way they do. B. Early humans had an advanced way of life. C. There's not much difference between early humans and modern-day humans. D. Nowadays life is simpler than it used to be. So 4 options, and we'll be trying to take a closer look at the first paragraph, only to find out that there is a comparison between a baby born 30,000 years ago and a baby born today. The one born 30,000 years ago looks very similar to a baby born today. And the passage says, likewise, he also has the same mental abilities as a modern-day child. When you move on to the second paragraph, you'll find out that our ancestors preferred to take what was left from what other animals killed. And today, that's a question. Humans are still searching for food, picking up parts of dead animals, which were conveniently killed by someone else, which again is another similarity between what our ancestors did in the past and what we do nowadays. Now we come to the third paragraph, which is about cooking. Early Homo sapiens used an open fire for cooking. And today, despite devices which make cooking easier and less tiring, such as microwaves and electric cookers, many modern-day humans still follow a strange ritual called the barbecue. Number 4 speaks about the artwork of our ancestors, and it says that most of the artwork is found deep in caves, often in places which cannot easily be reached. When you go to the final paragraph, in the 21st century, we have moved to concrete jungles built of concrete. But we still draw and paint on our habitat. And a very good example is graffiti. Modern Homo sapiens similarly draw that graffiti in places which cannot easily be reached, such as underground, and it's another similarity. Finally, The last sentence. But perhaps the more we learn about their lives, our ancestors, the more we will see ourselves in them. So we see ourselves in them.